Hardy har! Welcome back, fellow coding pirates. In this episode, we'll take a look at creating the testimonials section. And as discussed in the first video, there's two testimonial sections, which I don't really think we need. So I've had a look and I've decided the bottom one is probably hardest for us to code. So I think we should go for that one here today. So without further ado, let's get into this episode. Okay, so you'll notice this section of the website is different from these, where it doesn't really have a padding and it also goes the full width of the screen, whereas these sort of cut off within the container. So this is going to be something a little bit different. And also we'll create something now, and when we tidy up this design in the future, we'll add a bit of JavaScript which will keep the left hand side and the right hand side the same width all throughout. For now we'll use static values just so we can get something in there. Okay, so fire up your code editor and go to the home page and go to the very bottom under the section white and create a new section and call this div class testimonials. But don't this time add in the section class like that, because this is going to be slightly different. Also, we won't be adding in a container here because we don't want the contents inside of here to be contained. So add in two classes called half width and then the clear class underneath. Let's have a look. Okay, so add in a testimonials BG class, and for now add in a paragraph with a dot or period and move on to the second half width. So here, okay. Add in half width and then quote, add a P section, just put a bit of dummy text in here. Let's have a look. What's the best way to do this? Okay, James surname, then add a span class of job title, and we'll say CEO of Acme Corp, and then close that span and close the paragraph. And also we need this section which will go through each of the testimonials. So let's call this div class testimonials arrows. And in here, let's create an ordered list. So the first one is going to be the amount of items in the list, 01/09. The second one is going to be the back arrow. So for now we'll just put back, or we can put temporary image here. 20 times 20. Go back. And copy this, and we can do this for the forward button. And close off this unordered list. Save that, and we should have a mess on the page. Let's have a look. Refresh this. Okay, so you can see as we don't have a container in here, everything is up against the left hand and the right hand side, but that's fine for now. So we need a background image, and then this content over here. Okay. So to get any stock imagery which you will need for this, go to pixabay.com and businesswoman. This is a great website for free stock images. We've already used that one. And that one. And this one looks like it'll fit our theme. Or maybe the one below actually. That's a pretty good one. So free download. You can sign up for an account if you want, but I think if you download the smaller resolutions you don't have to, you just have to put in the capture. An apartment building, okay, that one, and that one. First time, not bad, okay. And let's see, the rough sizing is 966 by 600, so 970 by 610 maybe. 970 610. Drag this image into Photoshop. If you don't have this image or you don't have Photoshop, I'll put this in the Dropbox folder, so you should already have it by the time I've uploaded this video. Okay, so I'll save this as testimonials BG1. There you go. And if I log into this WordPress now, guys, I can't remember my password. Ooh. Great. There you go, we're in. Okay, so go to your media folder, add new, and the image we just created, drag and drop into there. Where are you? Testimonials BG1. Okay, great. Copy this URL, go back to our site. Okay, so let's add some styling. So half width is width, 50% float left. Should get that, and this is floating to the left and displaying a bit funky because this is in the way, but we'll sort of that, so don't worry. Okay, testimonials BG. So we're adding this background, we're adding no repeat, background, position, center, so it displays the center of the background, background size, contain, or cover, cover. So that'll take up dual space, and let's set a minimum height of 500 pixels. See if that works for now. Okay, great. Okay, so now we want a half width quote, and we want to set the background color on this. Half width quote, background, not URL, padding, let's say 60 pixels for now, box sizing, border box, let me do some spacing so you can see. Box sizing, border box again, and box sizing, border box. Color, let's set this to white, so the text is white and the background is the dark blue. Okay, great. Now to get everything to align correctly, let's set a min height to this as well. We will fix this with JavaScript later on, but this is just a temporary fix for now. Okay, great. And finally, let's move this box and style it at the top. So to do that, we need to mess around with positioning as well. Again, testimonials section. So add this here, testimonials section, position relative, and then at the very bottom, testimonials arrows. Let's say width 100 pixels, position absolute. They should center this. What have I missed out? Left, right, block, margin, I think auto. Yeah, that's exactly what we want. Let's make this a little longer. 200. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. Margin, auto, 200. Then testimonials. So we want all these list items to display in a line. Right now they're stacking on top of each other. We want them to be in a line. So rather than like this, we want them to look like that. And then what does our design look like? Okay, so let's put a bit of a padding on this. No, Yes, that'll be fine. Padding 10 pixels. Okay, I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this. Okay, we'll do it like that for now. I'll tidy it up later. So margin 0, 10 pixels, and I think it was this one, text align center. And the padding as well, which I forgot. Cool. And finally, let's take the opacity of this down 0.8, so we should be able to get the blue background coming through. Nice. Style this text then. What does it look like in our design? Okay, so it's a bit bigger. Font size 22 pixels maybe. Nope. 20. Font weight bold. Great. So half width quote, where we buy here, half width quote, then do P, then semicolons, first child. So this will just target the first paragraph tag that we created, and add the font size of 20 pixels and the font weight of bold, and that should give us what we just created. Yep. And finally, let's take this font down slightly. Font size 16 pixels, try. That might be the default, 16, 15 maybe. Font weight, I don't think we've imported. Yeah, that's fine. Let's add a new class to this name. Save us messing around with the child classes. So we can call this person name, or yeah, person name. Save that, and then write person name. Add the text we did create earlier. Font size 15 pixels and font weight of 100. And finally, the job title. And color, let's change the color slightly. There you go, copy that in, guys. And refresh the page once you're done. There you go. I think that looks pretty nice. It's not as good as this yet, but get in there. All we needed to add was a little hyphen here. And earlier on we created this little period sign in here. That's just to get this background showing, so let's hide that text. So testimonials BG, let's find where we put that. Testimonials BG, testimonials pay. We can say text indent minus 5,000, font size minus 9,000, and that should hide any periods which we then have up here. As you can see here, let's see if what we just added gets rid of it. Great, nothing there. Cool. Is there anything else we should add in this? Let's leave this as it is right now, and in the next episode we will create this little box here with the numbers which will eventually tick up or down, and we'll also add in a section for these logos. So that's it for this tutorial, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you get stuck at any point, please leave a comment below, and I'll see you in the next video.